All right, guys. So I am so bummed. I made a big mistake. So in winding this, there was no mistake in winding it. It came out fine. But what I did was it ended over here. And what I should have done was terminate it off of here. But what I did was I did one wind all the way through like this to terminate it over here. And that one backwards wind messed it up. So this thing is reporting that it's not producing anything. I mean, very, very, very little because of um, that one wire or that one wound that I went backwards over all of the coils to terminate here. Now it's not a big deal. I can undo this, figure out which one it was. I think it was the red one. Snip these off, go back. Oh, this guy produces about 10 volts off of, actually more than that, like 14 volts off of the secondary coil, which is not bad. But let me get working on this and I'll let you guys know how it turns out. Oh, I'm so pissed. I knew that was a mistake when I did it. All right. Well, guys, it's not too often. It's been a while, actually, since I've put a lot of effort into something for it to fail epically. And this coil is junk. I think G Law might have caught it. The wire, it's thick wire, so it's putting out some amps, but literally no voltage. My little run coil here is putting out way more voltage by itself just on the secondary coil, let alone what the JL94 circuit can put out. But this thing, so I thought maybe it was the wire that I had mentioned in the last video because I backtracked it. That didn't do anything. It did a little bit when I undid it. It improved a little bit. Then I thought, well, maybe it's I couldn't figure out how, but I thought maybe it was the brass rods. I was going to take them out anyway. So I took those guys out. It improved a little bit, but not by much. I mean, it's really nice looking, but other than that, it's going in the garbage heap. Oh, I'm so bummed. Actually, I didn't put a lot of work into it. There was a lot of design work in CAD for the coil housing, but it wasn't really work. It was more fun than anything. Um, yeah, I was really hoping to pump out some mega wattage, man. I mean, a little bit more than 3 or 4 volts. But yeah, it's thick wire, probably because there's also not a lot of it. I don't know. Oh yeah, so it is kind of loose yeah, because I took the brass rods out, and it's still held together okay. Oh well, back to the drawing board. I'm gonna go back to my original thought. I have all these beautiful coils that I've wound. I'm going to build a structure around it, or what I may do is go back to the vertical beast or the solenoid motor. I wanted to give this guy some more love. And it's a great motor. So I haven't really figured out yet. I'm kind of bummed. But, c'est la vie, right? Monastia tabernacle. Yeah. Kind of a dud. A big dud. That's all right. Learn from our mistakes, right? If we were always successful, we wouldn't learn anything. Well, that's kind of crazy, but it's true. All right, so this is a great coil, though. He really pushes the motor, and then the secondary coil pumps out some nice voltage. And that's the same, I think that's the same wire size as this. So maybe it was the way I wrapped it. I wrapped it the way you're supposed to do with a window motor. I don't know. I'm not going to waste any more time on it. Ugh. All right. Stay tuned, guys. I think the next video, or in this video, I'm going to show you that surprise that I was talking about. I'll salvage this week's video somehow. All right, stay tuned. I'm going to try to do the thing from 2001. Dum 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 dum. This is a manual coil winder, and it is a beauty. Brass rollers. A counter here. It feeds the wire, excuse me, as you're winding it. The excuse me, the mechanism scrolls down. I have to figure out how this thing works, but it is freaking gorgeous. It probably weighs about 50 pounds. And I have no idea how this thing works, but I'll figure it out. I think this is an external, yeah, I'm sure it's an external roll holder, spool holder. But is that a beaut or what? And it's all greasy. I actually had to take it apart already to spin this around, because when they packed it, they pulled this off and spun it around. But it is freaking gorgeous. Huh? Not bad. Got it on eBay. And it wasn't too bad as far as a price. I mean, I really can't justify spending the thing that I did for it, but so I think this gear, I'm not really sure, but I think that gear has to engage that one there. Or, no, maybe not. But it's set up so I can put power to it if I wanted to, but I really like the mechanical nature of it. These guys are pretty cool. So you adjust the tension. Oops, sorry. You adjust the tension like this. Huh? Not bad. I have to spin it around and see what the other side is, because this mechanism right here engages in these in this screw. Thank you. In the lead screw or whatever it's called. And then I guess you could put your coil on here. The wire would come from back here from this mechanism. I got to get some of the paint off. And then I'm not sure what these are. These are extra parts. I think these are spare. Oh, these go on here to engage the lead screw. That's what it is. Hey, I'm learning stuff as I'm showing you guys. Yeah, that definitely goes on there. All right. And then this looks like a stationary part for the wire feed. Maybe it goes behind there. I don't really know. But I'm going to play with this thing. It's going to be awesome. Hopefully pretty soon I'll be able to get some nice videos of me actually using this monstrosity. Pretty nice though, huh? This actually doesn't fit in here. I got to get some of the paint off, because it's just vicariously hanging up there. And then this is some kind of tensioning mechanism. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tensioning mechanism. All right. Yeah. So it came with a paper, but it really doesn't tell me much. But this shouldn't be hard to figure out. But it is heavy. And this must be a tensioner for the lead screw. Listen to that, huh? Beautiful. Yeah, so this guy's not moving yet because I have to put the bottom pieces that hook on here to grab the lead screw. One to grab this one and one to grab that one. And then it'll move as the wire's being wound. This guy was bent a little bit. It actually came not too bad. It was pretty well packed with styrofoam. But yeah, I bit the bullet. I did some searching. I have something here. I'm not really sure what that is. It looks like it's for some sort of wire gauge, but I really don't know how it works. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. So if I want to do 34 gauge wire, I turn it like this. Oh, interesting. So depending on the wire gauge, I adjust it with this, and it can go as high as or as thick as like 17 gauge and as small as 46 gauge. And then this is just the counter right here. Oh, I love the way that sounds. I love mechanical stuff. And I don't think this is old. It looks old. It looks like it's a relic, but it's not. I think it's probably a knockoff of something that was used a long time ago. Anyway, this makes up for the coil failure of 2022. Ugh. Pretty nice though, huh? So once I really figure it out and I get it up and running, I'll demo it most definitely. And we'll see what we will see. This is a little, oh, okay, that goes on there. Oh, okay, that's the tensioner there. And this brings it up and down. This is easy to figure out. I think it has a built-in coil tensioner on it as well. I really don't know where this guy goes. I think you would put this stationary somewhere, but not hooked to this guy here. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys that because I'm really excited about it. All right. Thanks, guys. Ciao.